Hello and welcome! I am Scores. You are here. This is Occupy Mars, the game. This is me starting. This is me realizing that I am stuck in a tiny little pod. Right after the tutorial. Ooh, abandoned tablets. Abandoned tablet. I know exactly what to do with you. Use it. What did I get? I got an ATV. Cool. Just straight up, I can now build an ATV. Spectral detector for my locating of the water. Put that away. Plant tool for the planting of the stuff when I finally get a planting place. Grinder for the accessing of the old stuff. The scrapping. That's what it's called. It's called scrapping. A little bit of rearrangement. The jackhammer for the, hammering of the jack. I apologize to anybody named Jack. We're going to have to borrow you for just a couple of minutes. I hope you understand. All right. Pick the pipe up. Pick the cable up. CO bottle.
New item.
Blue torch. Blue torch. As opposed to a yellow torch or a green torch. All right. So if I remember correctly, there should be a lot of processed food up there. Which means if I go into my inventory, I should be able to just nom nom nom. Recover some of my hunger. And then water is draining, but I've got an H2O bottle. I've got a second one. We got first aid kits up there. Do me a favor, let's close this. We're good! We're good! Pull the handle. They're actually working on getting the hand actually physically pulling the handle. I'm looking forward to that. I know it's a little detail. Wait, none to remove helmet? That means there's a keybind for removing helmets, right? Controller, Just scroll down here. Let's look for a blank one. Blank one, blank one, blank one, blank one. Inventory, map, alternative select, special controls. Change camera feedback, help, quick save and quick load, F5 and F6, nice to know. Categories, player. Horizontal, up, left, vertical, down, look down. Wait, look up and look up. There's two look ups, and there's a look down. I think somebody may have done something silly. Aha! So there is a none. Ooh. Let's risk it. I'm going to push J. Alright, we're going to have J be our helmet on off. Unknown ore. I do not have the spectral thingy on me. If memory serves, that can scan? Oh, I do have it. It's number 4. My bad. Oh. Was that a research? I think that was a research. Alrighty. So here we are in the deep dark wilderness. I'm still getting my quick keys all set up. It's supposed to be 1 for the mining, 2 for the building, 3 to take it apart, and 4 to find me some water. Which is not as much fun to say as 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready, and 4 to go. Mainly because the mine doesn't rhyme. Nom 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 nom. Stop running that now. Now, if memory serves, they said there was a way to... Yep, there it is. I can literally carry it to a crusher. I don't have a crusher. But we can totally carry it to a crusher now. And that's really cool. Nom nom nom. Silicon. Memory serves as well. If I break down this piece here, this should be iron. Okay, that's not memory. Nope, that's still silicon. But if you hit control, or you hold control and left click, you won't have to pick it up and then left click again to put it in your inventory, which is really cool detail. Okay, looks like I just have silicon rocks. Are you silicon as well? Do I have to go mining? Wait a minute. Isn't that what I'm doing is mining? Let me rephrase. Do I have to go grinding a whole bunch of stuff down? Crouch and take out this unknown ore, which is a big one, which would actually be really good to put in a crusher. But we don't have the supply. Yep. Of course, it's iron. Why wouldn't it be iron? Okay. So that's going to get really annoying really fast. So if we go to the tech tree... I still want my chemistry, by the way. Okay, basic mechanics, blowtorch. Who has the crusher? It should be under materials, right? Basic materials, workshop, CO2, pump, small corridor, survival, levelly, 3D printer, bed, well extension, well tank, storage cabinet, living capsule, normal, long corridors, for you standing tanks, science bench, small crusher. There it is. Seriously? A small crusher's all the way over there. That's insane. Alright, so I would need... Okay, so for water, we've got that. We don't have any actual food supply outside of what we can scavenge. Mainly because we don't have any way to build a building right now. Okay, so we need materials. Well, we can get mechanics this way, but materials we'd have to keep taking apart the rocks, right? Right. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe the materials is the grinding down, and the mechanics is the rock taking aparting, yes? That way I do have to apologize. There may be points where I'm talking funny, it's because I'm trying to scarf down dinner. Today's been a long day. For about 4 hours today, I was building I was building and playing. No, I was building a little server rack that I got. 110 screws. And me, being the absolute genius that I am, decided I don't need to go out and buy myself an electric screwdriver. I have a tiny handheld one. That should be good enough. No. Turns out these screws actually bite into and completely... Well, no, that's not the right way to continue that sentence. They don't completely wreck the metal, but they bite into the metal directly, so you need to have some real torque. So this tiny little arrowhead screwdriver of mine doesn't actually do anything, unfortunately. So, me being the stubborn and inexperienced fool I am, I don't need to go get an electric screwdriver. I can just screw the screws in by hand. Well, 118 screws later, 110 by that screwdriver, and 8 by the torque wrench that they gave me in the package, I now have myself a small server rack of a total of, 12 U's height? I also got myself a nice little chassis in the back room in my little office behind me, so that I can fill it up with a whole bunch of new hardware. But at the moment, I just don't have that hardware. I don't have the money for the hardware. But yeah, for 4 hours, that was my time. And I slated about maybe an hour and a half trying to get it done. Yeah. Ambitious. I was truly ambitious. Yay, I get to build my workshop now.
Technology access level increased.
Basic building, inventory box, sink. Oh, cool. Alrighty. So I kind of want to go find myself a really nice place to go build up stuff. So I can build the stuff in that area instead of having to deal with, trash everywhere. I want to build on a nice little hill. Or in a deep valley. Or a nice little hill. Excuse me. Trying not to choke. Let's go see what the map has to say. Map says... There's a big old operation there. Oh! Well, if you don't recognize that map from last time, that's our previous base. That's the tutorial base. That exploded. Because somebody decided launching a rocket during a sandstorm was a good idea. Was it a good idea? Who knows? I can tell you one thing. I know. Because I was there. I watched as it failed. Thoroughly. In exploding. Okay, so fridge would be next, and then the food processing and seed machines... Oh wait, seed machine? A device for extracting seeds from harvested plants. To be built in the workshop, canteen, hangar, and HQ. Oh, yeah, I remember that from my first playthrough. Yes, I have played this through once before. That's okay. Lithium-ion batteries? Oh, right. That's the normal battery pack. There's a battery rack. Oh, that's going to make life so much easier for me. Industrial energy converters. Wind turbine! Except I'm going to need a workbench here soon because this poor grinder's going to break if I'm not careful. Okay, so I just realized I completely ignored grabbing all the rest of the supplies out of that Julie Bopper and just went straight to chopping and jackhammering. I got distracted by the jackhammer. It's okay. We'll be okay. So what we need to do is go back. I wonder if I could take apart those solar panels with the rank 1 grinder. I hope so, because those panels are practically liquid gold. Or solid gold. They're worth their weight in gold out here. Actually, they're also worth their weight in silicon, but that's another story. Okay, there's nothing in there. I could fill an O2 bottle with you. Small engines! Mine. Hold control to put it straight into your inventory. Alrighty, looks like we got glass plates, aluminum plates, steel plates. Opening the wrong one. I really hate how you get animation locked when you're opening the wrong thing. Ooh, small pipes. Those are used, believe it or not, for our good old-fashioned solar panels. I'm pretty certain they're also used for wells. But yeah, ooh, solar cells. Cement, electronics, pack of screws. Hopefully I just have enough supplies just to make a good location and be done with it. I guess we'll find out. Anywho, I've completely forgotten what I was saying, and I kind of don't want to just build a base right next to our pod. But I do want to build a workshop right next to the pod, because we really need a workshop built. Like, we really need one. Bravo! That was the inventory. Blueprints. Main hab, HQ, living. Here we go. Workshop. I need a medium circuit board. Well, where do I get one of those? Nobody left me a medium circuit board, did they? Was that in the pod? I don't think that was in the pod. I think if I want a medium circuit board, I'm going to have to pop into that building over there and see if I can find one. Hope I get lucky. Wait. Medium circuit board. They did leave me with one in the pod. Yes! Good. Makes life easy, makes life fun, makes life so much less stressful. Okay, speaking of stressful, let's go ahead and put our water gas cables and our electric cables onto our hotbar so we can deal with that. We don't have a way of getting oxygen yet. Yes, we do. Do we? Am I crazy? Resources. Well, electricity, airlocks. Garage and corridors, no and no. Alright, so we don't have a way to get... Well, we do have a way to get oxygen. We don't have a way to manufacture oxygen besides the pods. So the CO2 scrubber here requires materials tech, which we now know how to deal with, but it's still kind of expensive to deal with, so I really don't want to deal with it. I guess we'll just have to deal with it. Yes, that last one was completely on purpose. And I feel so... I was about to say I feel so vilified for it, but let's be honest. Y'all vilify me as much as you want. I'm not too concerned about that. Big old gold bar in the center. Yes! I don't know if that's an actual gold bar. I don't think so. I'm not sure what it is. It might just be, you know, housing for the wiring. I love how these things get built, though. If you watch them long enough, you can see those little pieces coming in. but you can also see the ghosts of what's going to be coming in next. So we're putting in walls now. Ooh, there's the ceiling. There's that wall, there's that wall. Up! Can't see inside anymore. Dum-dum. Ba-boom! That's what I'm talking about. So B for quick that access, yes. Wait a minute. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. We're good. We're good. Ah. I was trying to find the airlock and didn't realize that I completely missed the airlock category. And I was going to panic because I didn't think I had an airlock. And it turns out we have airlocks. We're good. We really can't do anything with airlocks right now, but we have them. We have them. We're okay. We've got airlocks. Do not panic. Nobody panic. Did you hear me? Nobody panic. Alrighty. So I'm going to put this over here where it can get me some water and be useful. Well being built. Well being built. Waiting on it to be finished. Thankfully, these things have their own solar panels, so they're pretty well self-sustaining. 5 and 2 electronics. Pop this open. That's an wait, no, that's the socket. That's the wrong thing. Ah! Control click. Throw that there. Let's hope we have enough distance on this thing. We should. And which one of these is the water plug? That's it. Alright, that's done. Now for solar panel, this one only provides 5 points, but that's okay. We can live with 5 points. Why does it suddenly feel so weird to move around? Is it because I'm walking on the tube? Does the tube actually have some kind of collision, or am I just crazy? I think I'm just crazy. And we're going to try plugging this in. And it looks like our circuit breakers are good. We don't have any fuses. Wait, we can actually use fuses now? Oh. Yes! No, I remember saying that last time I was here. But we can use fuses! That makes me so happy. Build ourselves a ramp. Equalize the pressure.
Low pressure warning.
Low pressure warning. Nothing new there. I need like another 2 of those things to actually make this place work. Solar panels. I saw the requirements are 15 electricity for the 3 pieces that I've built here. So, yeah. Kind of added that. But, if we pop in a workshop sink, we should be able to, in theory, turn that off and... Oh, look at that. We got running water. Don't have electricity, but we do got water. It's all we need, right? Just need a good running water. How do I get rid of the... There it is, F3. F3 gets rid of the controls over there. That's cool. Alrighty, so we are... Well, we're here. Okay, so if memory serves, the plant incubator allows me to get the plants up to 50%, and then the plants, the hydroponic shelf gets them the rest of the way. That's great and all, except for the whole point where that's completely useless right now because I don't have the power to run them. And so I definitely need transformers. And I need batteries. Well, a battery and a whole bunch of transformers. Okay. So if we go to the tech tree, if we take a look at electricity, now that we have a generating solar panel doodly bopper, we can just let this thing sit back and get us technology points, which is great. So it's not actually going to click as long as we're in here because technically the game time is suspended. I think that's the word I want. Yeah, whatever. Pump station. What's a pump station do? Split pipe transfer substances from multiple inputs to multiple... Oh, okay. So this is basically a transformer for fluids. By the way, if you didn't notice, there's a little back arrow bottom right of this tablet and a little home button top right of the tablet. I thought that was pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. Like, currently think that. I'm not sure how we would make a blowtorch, but a repair kit's pretty early on. I just have to keep tearing apart rocks and hope we have enough. Oh, wait! We can make a jackhammer, right? Yeah. Okay. So I've got the ATV, I just don't have the small built-in accumulator. And it looks like I also need a workbench to get a detector too, which I already knew. Materials... Like, what would be the best way to go for materials? I think the best way would go would be getting this well extension. The Sabatier upgrade. And the electricity is also really, really important, but we need the tech for it. Industrial energy converters. So lithium-ion batteries and battery pack upgrade. So we want the transformer, lithium-ion batteries, battery pack upgrade. And then from there, what we want are... I mean, I know we want medium solar panels, but that's way too late. So after that, I think if we get the workbench... Well, no, we need the workbench to repair the tools, so this would have to be first. And then we can do lithium-ion battery pack and more effective soup battery. Deal with the soup battery later. But I think transformer, workbench, lithium-ion battery pack, and then a battery rack eventually. But I gotta go get some materials handled so I can build another grinder in case this grinder goes out on me. And a blowtorch. Don't forget a blowtorch. This thing, right here. I like blowtorches. But apparently I burned through a lot of that thing's... Yeah. I find it interesting that these now break apart completely and they don't drop. How interesting. So that's a change in game mechanics for sure. Yes, I know you're ready to load. Do I really have to put away the tool just to pick up ore? That's kind of silly, don't you think? Whatever.
Available point for technological advancement.
Yes! Tech tree, electricity. We get ourselves a transformer.
Electricity. Technology access level increased.
And then it's either a battery or a workbench. Oof. Hard to decide. If we go with the battery, then we can run this thing at overnight. Run everything overnight. And in theory, that should also get us electricity points. But if I go for the workbench, I can repair my tools. Right? Right. So, yeah. I doubt I'm going to get enough points for both in the next 17 minutes. So I'm going to say... How about you guys vote in the comments and let me know which one I should get first. Just throw it in the comments below. I'll be sure to count as many as I can before the next video. Nah, who am I kidding? I don't have that many subscribers. It's easy to count that when they come in. Anywho, yeah, so we'll get through with the unknown ore, which is actually iron ore, so technically it is known. Trying to get material points out here. Oh, wait, we have a material point. Tech tree, materials, mechanics. I'm trying to get mechanics points. Sorry.
Mechanics. Technology access level increased.
That gives me a blueprint, and then there's grinder 1 there, and then there's an air compressor for that. Box for circuits. Ooh, bigger inventory. That's nice. Box for circuits. Blueprint needed, bigger inventory, unlock technology, blueprint inventory 1. There's a flying drone down there. Yes, I know the sound of the jackhammer is still running in the background. It's not loud enough, at least on my end, for me to care. But I guess when I think about it, it could be quite annoying to other people, so... Sorry! You're just gonna have to live with it. Just like I live with it. Every day. Nah, I'm kidding. I don't think I have tinnitus. I mean, my ears do ring from time to time, but it's not constant. So, yeah. From what I understand, tinnitus is actually a constant ringing of the ears, not intermittent. Of course, when I'm really quiet, I can hear this tiny little ring. Just in the background. Of course, that could also just be the fan running next to me. Yeah, it's probably the fan running next to me. Anywho, please be silicon. I could use more silicon. Oh, aluminum. I recognize this stuff. I also recognize that the sun's going down. Captains, this is a problem. The sun going down is going to be a real problem here in a few minutes. So we're going to sleep through the night as much as I can. But I am going to implement the same concept that I implemented with Astroneer. If I'm not doing anything for a certain amount of time, I'm just going to pause the recording until time progresses to the point where I'm going to start doing something. I will, however, not be skipping these boring mining scenes because, well, let's be fair. I talk my head off during these boring mining scenes, so I'm just background noise. Or is the mining the background noise then? Are you actually paying attention to what I'm saying? That's kind of terrifying. And it's even more terrifying if you just noticed I'm saying that you're paying attention to what I'm saying without paying attention earlier. That means I was background noise. And now you're actually listening. How weird. How strange. What a wonderful concept. You know, I say this saying a lot, and I should probably start saying it more in these videos. I love modern technology so much. There's just so much insanity we can do nowadays you just could never see even like 5-6 years ago. It's insane. And I love it. I mean, the best example is home automation. I currently have in my entryway, technically it's my father's entryway, but it will soon be my house, if all things go as planned. I currently have in my entryway an Aqara FP2 motion sensor, presence sensor. It's actually presence sensor, not motion. Presence. Well, I mean, it is technically motion and it's a millimeter wave presence, so it's got both of them. But I was able to set up a whole set of lights so that in the evening, whenever we're going up and down the stairs, or even during the day when it's cloudy enough, like it has been the past few days, the lights will just come on, and you can walk up and down the stairs without fear of being blinded by a sudden cloud scraping across the sky or something. And you also can see at night at like 2 o'clock in the morning, which is for some reason when my father decides that it's time to go to bed. I'm not going there. I'm not going there. Nah, no, don't transfer all. Oh, it's control click. Okay. I've transferred everything. This is awkward, and this is completely on me. So resources inventory. Let's fill it up with stuff. I like filling things up with stuff, especially when they're useful stuff like ores. Anywho, back to what I was saying. So we can go up and down the stairs at night, and the lights just come on depending on where we are on the stairs, and it's great. It's fantastic. You couldn't really do that. Well, I guess technically you could, like 3-4 years ago, 5 years ago. But it's kind of a niche thing, honestly. Can't sleep in a chair more than 8 hours. Well, let's sleep in 8 hours. And then I'll see if I can sleep the rest of the night.
Warning. Oxygen.
75% oxygen. That's okay.
Suit power. 75%.
Suit power, not so problematic. Not so good. That's okay. Nope. Ooh. Saving has been improved. It does not take as long to save. That's wonderful. Fill up my little oxygen bottle. Beautiful. Water will go recover. Not during the night. Oh, please not during the night. I have Ooh, let's use
source
J.
external.
Yes, we pushed the J button. We took off our helmet. This is semi-dangerous, but let's be fair here. We are in the survival pod, the starter pod. It's actually the safest place you can be on Mars. At least in this game, anyway.
Suit pressurized.
So
Helmet
we are now going to go through the very long animation lock of waiting for the helmet to be equipped. And we're going to open the door.
sealed. Low temperature warning.
Ah! What? Is it still low temperature? Ah! Ah! My health's going down. My health is going down. Open the door. Or close the door. Do the opposite of what I said.
Oxygen source external.
Okay, so, that was a trip and a half. I guess we'll try dozing to 8:30 and hope that the low temperature is gone. Mm-hmm.
Suit pressurized. Helmet sealed.
Alrighty. So the low temperature warning is no longer flashing. The door is open. I don't seem to be dying mysteriously. And it looks like our well is still running, so that's great. T for technology, right? Yes, T for technology. I wonder if I should wait for this and upgrade my detectors. Wait for the workbench and upgrade the detector. Or if I should just go for a grinder down this line to the air compressor. Let's go down to the grinder and then get us a box of circuits. Yes!
Technology access level.
I want the box of circuits. Okay. So we've got a water source. We just have to go into the building to get it. Next thing I want to build is I want to get a transformer. But that requires a small circuit board, which we don't have. So we're going to head over here instead and go grab ourselves a small circuit board. I really want that battery rack too. T for transport. Yes! We are transporting our technologies into our brains! Oh, that's going to take a while to generate enough electricity for that. Yeah, we're fine. Alrighty. So if I went... I'm curious now. Mechanics, where's the grinder 2 again? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I still need the workbench. But if I go for air compressor, then I could go jackhammer 2, grinder 2, jackhammer 3. Then the grinder 3 should be after the science bench, if I'm not mistaken. Blowtorch, grinder 3, there it is. Needs grinder 2, workbench, and a blueprint. Alrighty. Where I just need the workbench for grinder 2. So if I'm not mistaken, if I remember my tiers correctly, solar panels, like those ones, should be grindable with a tier 1. Transformers and wells were tier 2, I believe? And then the main habitats are tier 3. But I suppose we can try scrapping this and see what happens. First things first, open this. No small circuit board. Yep. No, I need a tier 2 at least for you. I need a tier 2 for the solar panels too. Well, that sucks. Alrighty. By the way, I did notice in the notes, the patch notes, and I remembered this one, unlike the other stuff. These doors will now stay open when you open them. They don't close, which is great. I believe it was this locker. How about this locker? How about the end one? Ooh, an abandoned tablet. Not quite what I was looking for, but I'll take it. There it is. Of course it's the last one I look at, and it'd be the second one if I bothered to go in order. Whatever. Ooh, first aid kits. No, I just threw the first aid kit. It's okay, we're okay. We're all good. Alrighty, let's get us some actual scrap again here. This poor grinder's going to be run to the bone. But I want that material so we can actually get the grinder. That's what it's called. I nearly called it something demonetizable. I would have been in mild trouble. Alright, small circuit board. Ooh, backpacks. Well, I can't do anything with those. Let's head upstairs, see what we can do with... See if we can do anything up here. You know, it'd be really... I can pick... Oh, I could just... I can only interact with them. I can't pick them up. Makes me sad. No, well. Anyway, it would be really nice if we could have like a full-size grinder for buildings like this, where you can just take apart everything inside by just running the grinder through everything. That'd be so nice. Oh, well. Anywho, I got a tablet. I should go see what's on the tablet. Also got small circuit boards. Large replaceable accumulator. Replaceable? No. What? Discovered tablets. Large replaceable accumulator. After the first contact with the surface of the red planet, we started improving the vehicles. Improvising our vehicles? I mean, that's not entirely false. After experiencing the second rotation on Mars, I can say with certainty that it is an unforgettable experience. I was able to complete my final task and design an improvement to the vehicle. What, only after 2 sols? Or 2 years? 2 Martian years. What is a Martian year considered? Rotation? That's interesting. Alrighty. I say we head on. Question. Do I have... Oh, I have more than enough supplies to make another 2 solar panels. But I don't have enough supplies to make the batteries. That's okay. We don't need to make the batteries right away. So what I will do is I'll make the 2 solar panels and then a transformer. But I'll leave room in the chain next to this building for our battery when we finally are able to build it. Battery. With great emphasis, I say battery. Why do I say with great emphasis? I don't know. I genuinely don't know why I'm saying it like that. But I can't say I'm having fun saying it like that, so battery. No, lost it. Battery. Okay, so I'm going to put the transformer there. Let's put the transformer here. Build it up. Yes. Nice, take time, go, yes. And then we'll put down a couple more solar panels to be built. And in theory, as our last act for this video, and yes, it will be the last act of this video. I know, sad and cry and all that fun jazz. Okay, maybe not fun, but you get the idea. We're going to take this cable, and then I'm going to flop this cable into this plug. We're going to come over here to the yellow side. I'm going to plop that in there. I'm going to take this cable, and we're going to put it here. I'm going to pop into the inventory, because this game usually likes putting this stuff, the cable you pick up when you, well, pick it up, into the actual inventory and not compiling it on top of your quick slot, which is probably the best idea, but whatever. And we will put that there, and then I'm going to take socket 1. I'm going to take a cable, put it there, put the other end over there, and we're going to come here, and we're just going to manually override to 100% on socket 1, which is a 15 kilowatt feed. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I should be able to just walk up to our airlocks, and they will open themselves up.
Water.
Voila! Ah, and the great power of hydration never ceases to amaze me. Alrighty. So, for the next visits to Mars, I think we're going to want to get started on food pretty much ASAP. The only problem is, I don't know how much power these things take. Yeah, well, Guess we'll find out. I'm about to completely ruin our entire... I'm about to ruin the entire power economy I just started up, right? Nah, whatever. Alrighty, so we've got plant incubator and the plant growth bay, and apparently it doesn't have any demand. This thing should have demand and of either. Am I just able to give it the stuff I want, or what gives? I don't know, but we're going to zero out that supply for now, because darkness... I think I glitched it, Captain. Oh, okay, I have to wait for the next hour, because I did technically glitch it. So, yeah. I suppose that's as good a place as any to end this particular run-through. Turn off the water. Turn off the water! We don't have to run it all the time. So yeah, I suppose we'll call it there. We successfully walked into here with the airlocks, and then we broke it. Yeah, that sounds like me. That definitely sounds like something I would do. So, next time, we'll probably be getting the workbench just so we can get our tools repaired because they are running low already. Then we'll look into the lithium-ion batteries after that. And yeah, as we continue on, we will hopefully be able to do some pretty cool things. Anywho, I hope y'all have had fun just listening to me ramble and sort of do things in Occupy Mars. And I hope you have yourselves a good day, good night, good evening, good morning. You get the idea.